Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be talking all about how to make yourself look skinnier in your outfits. So if you want to look like you lost 5 pounds without actually losing 5 pounds, this is the video for you. So the way that your clothes fit you and the outfits that you decide to wear can make you look skinnier or not so much. So today I'm going to be going over some simple things you can do to your daily outfits that will make you look a lot better, make your clothes look like they fit a lot better, and just all around make you look slimmer. So I'm also going to be giving you guys some style tips, little hacks that you can do, and just some things to really pay attention to when you're picking out your clothes that are going to make you look a lot slimmer. So I want to start by saying the obvious. Working out and being in good shape are definitely things that are going to make your clothes fit you better. However, if you're not necessarily at that point right now, that doesn't mean that your clothes still can't look amazing. We all have to start somewhere, so if you are someone that is not in the best shape of your life at the moment, that is okay. You can still look great in your clothes, and today I'm going to show you how. Number one is knowing your body shape and proportions. So this one seems really obvious and basic, but I think this is something that gets overlooked often, and knowing your body shape and knowing what looks good on you versus what doesn't is an awesome thing for picking out your clothes because it's going to help you narrow down your choices. So if you're a little bit bigger of a guy, you wouldn't want to get super skinny, slim fit trousers because they're going to make you look weird proportionally. So it's the same thing when I see really big guys wearing super skinny ties. It just makes you look even bigger. So you would want to opt for a tie that's a little bit wider, not a super wide tie, but just something that's not that super skinny one is going to look better on you. So knowing the body shape that you have, knowing your body type, knowing what looks good on you and what doesn't is so important because proportions of the things that you're wearing make a huge difference and can make you look a lot bigger than you actually are. So pay close attention to that one. That is like the foundation for looking slimmer in your clothes. So make sure you've got that one down pat before moving down the rest of the list. Number two is fit is everything. And I talk about this a ton on my channel. You guys all know that I think this is the most important thing. So just like I mentioned before about the slim fit pants, it's also important to realize that if something is too tight, it's going to make you look a lot bigger because you're going to look like you're busting out of it. But the same thing can be said for if you wear something that is too baggy. So I think a lot of guys sometimes think that if they're a little bit bigger, that wearing baggy clothes is something that they should be doing. But in reality, it just makes you look not only bigger, but sloppy as well. So you really want to get things that fit you absolutely perfect. I could do a video more in depth about how specific things are supposed to fit you, but for now, there's a ton of resources online about this. So if I find a good one, I'll link it down below for you guys. But really, you know when something fits you well. You don't feel like you're going to pop out of it if it's a tight shirt. You don't feel like you're drowning in it. It's a good middle ground and just finding something that you feel comfortable in, feel confident in, and feel like you can wear without either busting out of it or drowning in it. Number three is color choice. So the reason that color choice is so important is because if you wear lighter colors when you're a bigger guy, it can often accentuate the maybe not so flattering parts of your body because it can cast shadows and all of that stuff. So that is why black is the most slimming color, and I often recommend to the bigger guys to stick to black and darker colors that aren't going to make so much contrast and shadows in your body. So like I said, the lighter hues can really emphasize your size. So stick to colors like black, navy, charcoal, dark burgundy, dark green, things like that that just aren't going to, like I said, create those shadows and really create a slimming effect for you. So another important thing here is that prints can really pack on the pounds. So if you're gonna go for a print, a narrow vertical stripe is probably the best thing that you can do. A horizontal stripe or a wide stripe is just going to make you look a lot bigger and it's not going to be flattering on your body. So this is just another reason I think sticking to the solids is an awesome choice. Not only are they versatile and you can get the most wear out of them, but they make you look slimmer and just all around better. Another important thing to note about color when it comes to creating an entire outfit is to eliminate contrast as much as possible. So you wouldn't want to wear a dark t-shirt with a pair of light wash jeans and a belt in the middle because there's a ton of contrast there and it just breaks it apart and makes you look shorter, wider, and isn't flattering for your body. So instead of that, you would opt for a dark shirt with a pair of dark denim that's going to create a nice silhouette for you, and it makes it so that when you're looking at someone, your eyes go all the way down and they aren't stopped in the middle where the contrast ends and begins. So instead of wearing light wash jeans with a dark top that's going to cut you in half in the middle because it's creating so much contrast, opt for a dark top with a dark pair of jeans that's going to create a longer, leaner, and more slim silhouette for you. Number 4, we have the neckline. So if you're someone that's a little bit bigger, maybe you carry some weight in your face and you have a little bit more of a round face, a crew neck will actually make your face look even more round because it's the round on the round, circles everywhere. So instead of the crew neck, you can opt for a V-neck here, and that is not to be confused with a deep V. I would not recommend that to anyone, so just stick to the traditional V-neck. This is going to add some angles around your face. It's going to elongate it and just make your face look slimmer than it actually is. So if you're someone with a rounder face or someone that carries some weight in your face, a V-neck is going to look really good on you in comparison to a crew neck. Same thing goes for pointed collar shirts and things like that. It's just adding angles, which if you have a round face is really going to help you out. Next we have to tuck or not to tuck. So if you are a guy that has a little bit of a bigger belly, the answer is almost always not to tuck, because if you tuck in a shirt and you have a round belly, it's just going to accentuate that round belly and add bulk there that you wouldn't want. So you can completely get away with not tucking in your shirt. Just opt for a flat bottom shirt instead of one with tails. You can totally get away with this and it's going to look so much better on you. Next, we have some layering tips for you guys. So layering can be amazing. I recommend it to everyone. I think it often can make you look a lot slimmer and a lot better, but if you do it wrong, it can really bulk you up and make you look bigger than you are. So if you're gonna add layers, don't add too many. I would just stick to 2, make it really simple, and it will get you so much farther than you think. So you're gonna wanna leave your casual jackets or your sweaters unzipped or unbuttoned to break apart your midsection. By zipping them up or buttoning them all the way up, you're just adding bulk to your midsection that would look a heck of a lot better if you just left it open. So it's gonna create that vertical aspect that's gonna really slim you down. When it comes to blazers or suit jackets, you're gonna wanna keep them buttoned to add a little bit of shape to your waist. So this is going to make your silhouette look a lot leaner by pinching in that waist and just creating a nicer shape to your body. This is such a great and easy thing for you guys to start doing. Such a small change can make such a big difference, and you guys are probably already wearing similar things to this anyway, so just knowing these little tips and tricks can make a huge difference. Number 7, we have all about fabric. So choosing a good fabric is important all the time, but especially if you're a little bit heavier of a guy, because choosing something that is too bulky or too heavy is going to be a huge mistake for you. So choosing a fabric that is too thick, heavy, or bulky is also going to make you look thick, heavy, and bulky, so definitely stay away from those. But on the contrary to that, something too thin or too clingy is going to look way too tight on you, and it's not going to be a good look either. So finding something that is a perfect middle ground between the two is going to be your way to go. So cotton, traditional button-ups, a little bit thicker t-shirts, things like that are going to look so much better on you than something really bulky or something really thin and clingy. So guys, that is all I have for today on how to look slimmer in your clothes. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for when I release new content. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys on there as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.